hopefully the show is gonna go smooth today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's take two. Got a lot to talk about. Saturday, February 12th, 2022.
Hi, everybody!
This is the Red Len Show. What's up?
What's going on, everybody? Big news today.
Big it up to Brian Catapan for letting us use his artwork. Brian Gagnon, Harlow Sound. New movie Ravage coming in April, featuring Pharrell Fragment. New Pharrell Fragment album coming May the 4th. May the 4th be with you.
Nice. It's going to be a big month, May. In May. You're going to see it all. A lot of things coming up. A lot of things getting out there.
That's when we will be releasing or launching the Red Len Show.
And the Pharrell Fragment, the CD. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Red, you want to talk about the Super Bowl for a bit?
Oh, yeah.
Big weekend.
Big weekend. We got the Los Angeles Rams and the Cincinnati Bengals going on.
Yeah, I don't know much about football. I don't even know who's going to win. But do you know who they're saying is going to win?
I think it's the Rams.
Yeah.
They're the Bengals are the underdog, but I have no fucking clue.
The halftime show is going to be pretty lit, man. They got, like, what? Snoop Dogg, Kendrick Lamar. Who else is there?
There's Eminem, Mary J. Blige, and yeah, that's about it. Dr. Dre. That's a
good lineup, man. Like, I'm not like crazy into hip hop music, but I mean, there's gonna be some talent on stage for sure. Definitely want to check that out. Kendrick Lamar, man, that guy came out of nowhere for me. That guy's straight up legit. He's in my top 5 guys. Like, that guy's next level. You got like Jay-Z, you got Biggie, you got Nas, you got Kendrick Lamar. You know, like, I don't even think Eminem is in that top 5. Or Snoop Dogg, anyway. What you say?
It's kind of big too, because I mean, Snoop Dogg just bought out Death Row Records.
Oh yeah.
And didn't he buy it off? Wasn't Dr. Dre the owner before?
I don't know, but much deserved, man. Like, that guy, he was bullied by Suge Knight, man. He came up with Tupac, and it was a disastrous mix, man, with Suge Knight, Snoop Dogg, and Suge Knight. He was the guy that was founding Death Row Records, right? He's the one that, he had Tupac and Snoop and all these other rappers under him. And now that, Snoop Dogg wasn't the guy to cause problems, he was the younger dog, the younger cat out of all of these guys, and he wasn't into the beefing. He was into the love, man. And he was able to walk a straight line in a lot of ways. And now look at him, man. He got out of the game, and he owns the fucking company, man. And that company is going to do really good things, man, with him at the forefront. Because his attitude is the right one to have, right? It's about love, and he's gonna
for sure.
He's gonna pick off a lot of good talent, man. So I mean, yeah, I'm looking forward to the halftime show. Anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna watch it actually. Like, I'm a really busy guy, man. We got Valentine's Day weekend coming up.
We do.
Red, what are you doing are you doing anything for Valentine's?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm taking her to, out of all places, medieval times.
Oh no, is that tonight?
Yeah, so there's this dinner and a show. It's well priced, like, for what you get.
Well, for the gas prices these days, you can't do much anymore. You know what I mean? $1.60 a liter.
Literally, yeah. For what you fill up your tank, you can take your girlfriend out.
Yeah, well, I mean, medieval times is it's a unique thing to do. You know what I mean? You go to a dinner, you're sitting on a fucking bench or whatever. You got a waitress, and you see a horse, like a medieval show, right? It's pretty good for what you're paying. It's close to home. It's in Toronto. It's close by your house, right? So it's a good night out.
Yeah,
it's
for
a good
sure.
Night out.
Food's
Nice.
good, and there's a bunch of like small attractions. I'm going to try to get her to hold a parrot or something. I don't know, something that she won't forget.
Okay.
And I might go to like the gas station or something and pick up one rose or something. And,
Oh, that's cute.
yeah,
That's cute.
nice good old gas station roses.
But I mean, when is Valentine's Day? Isn't that Monday?
It's Monday, so it's kind of awkward. So actually, I'm taking her out for dinner and a show tonight, and then next weekend I'm taking her out to a spa.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about that for a second because that was going to be episode 8.
Yeah.
But Red double booked that by mistake. So now
shit.
he's going to he rented some Scandinavian fucking whorehouse that he's going to. So I guess he's doing that instead of the podcast.
Yeah,
Fine by
definitely.
me. You know what I mean? It's how it starts, and it is what it is.
It's
you know
gonna be
what I
it's
mean?
gonna be a true test for me because like the whole time there's gonna be girls in bikinis and they're beautiful and I'm just gonna be looking down at my feet the whole time.
Yeah, just don't go tired, right? Because then you won't have that fucking control, or don't be
No.
fucking boozing or anything like that.
Yeah.
But that's cool. Like, so what is that? Where are you going? You're not going to a whorehouse, are you?
No,
Okay.
it's a nice spa actually. It's Scandinavian, so it's outdoor hot tubs and like there's a
oh,
pool,
yeah.
and it's gonna be like minus like 5 that day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, nice. Maybe even get a massage after or something,
That's
and then
amazing.
enjoy the village at a ski resort.
Oh, is it Blue Mountain?
Yeah, Blue Mountain.
Oh, nice. I've only been there once, and it was like minus fucking 40, so I didn't get a chance to really enjoy it. Went to a bar, but I mean that place is beautiful, dude.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna get me points.
How far is it to get there driving from Toronto?
Only about an hour.
Okay, Collingwood, right?
Yeah, Collingwood, maybe an hour and a half.
That's a nice area.
Oh, it's gorgeous. It's something where you go to like retire.
But why? Yeah, why don't? Is it pricey there? Is that what it is? Like, it's really expensive. Why don't more people live in Collingwood?
Everything's getting pricier. So,
Okay. Yeah.
like,
Well, yeah.
How
Like
do you?
Toronto, you get a fucking dumpster for you. You know, you got your property tax bill today, so you know what you're renting you're buying a fucking shoebox for the amount you're paying, dude. For the
Yeah,
amount
it's
I'm paying,
$1,800 a year for property tax, and I have this like
and you're hopping around in a circle.
yeah, and I'm in this AirPod in the air. I don't even own land. I'm just in the air.
Yeah.
Like I actually own air.
So things are getting pretty serious with you and this girlfriend, eh?
Yeah.
Good, man. You're doing stuff for her. That's great. But you know, this is how it starts. You know, don't get me wrong, like guys, people need women. Okay. You need women. But I was talking to Red about this the other day. I mean, we were in a band together for El Fragment, and like I saw with every single band member, including myself, that girls love the fact that you're in a fucking band. They think it's the coolest thing when you meet them, right? Oh, it's the greatest. Oh, it's so cool. My boyfriend's playing a fucking gig. But once you get together, once you guys start dating for real and you start to get to know this girl, that band becomes a fucking burden for her, bro, because it's just time away from her.
Yeah.
And eventually she hates the band. And it happened with every single one of these girls, right? Like, I'm not gonna say they hate the band, but they hate the band. Really, they do. My wife did. My wife did. I think the least out of all of our girls, because my wife was like she went to all the shows, dude. Like she went to like 80% of the fucking shows, right? Like Susie only went to maybe like a quarter of the shows.
And it kind
At
of
the
just
most, and she didn't it just it becomes annoying.
yeah,
for girls.
It's time away, especially when you got kids.
It becomes annoying. No, but we'll get to that in a sec. But I mean, it just Ian too. Like Lucy really didn't. She kind of thought it was humorous, I guess, at the beginning that he was in a band, but like she didn't want. Once it becomes like he has to jam like on Sundays and they have to take care of the kids or something. It's like they end up fucking hating the band, right? And it's the same thing with anything that you do extracurricular, and it's going to be the same with podcasts as well. So I mean, eventually over time, your girl might want this podcast is going to take time away from you and her. Right. So I get it. I get that, because that's going to happen with me too. And that's why when you ask me, Red, hey, maybe we can reschedule on a fucking day off. There's no way that can happen.
No.
And I told you that, right?
Yeah.
There's no way that can happen because Miro, my wife, works from home. Okay. She works from home, listening to, phone calls and booking fucking meetings and shit and planes and everything. And then she's listening to it Monday and Tuesday, a crying fucking baby, like that's jumping off the couches, getting hurt. And then my daughter's doing homeschool. So she's helping my daughter with shit too. And then she has to keep, the volume down for my mother-in-law because my mother-in-law is sleeping. Yeah. And then I'm coming home saying, hey baby, I'm going to go do a podcast with Red on my day off or whatever. Right. It's like, no, why can't I do a fucking podcast on my day off? Like she doesn't get a day off. She's been like the whole time with these fucking kids. She's going to be with the kids all day and all night now.
Yeah. But you would give her a day off to do something extra.
Of course
curricular.
I would. You're right. Yeah. But Red, she's with the kids all the time. I go to work every day, so I'm not dude. It's the hard part isn't going to work. The hard part is when you go home, She's at home the whole time.
Work, yeah.
So
Doing
I mean,
2 full-time jobs.
I mean, yeah, doing a podcast on my day off happens when your kids are fucking. They want no part of you anymore, and when your wife's sick of you, and she's like, "Yeah, go and do a pod. That's awesome, man. I'm gonna go to the mall. You know, that's when it's awesome to do a podcast. So yeah, like I totally fucking get the fact that priorities change, man.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? But yeah, like when you have your first kid, bro. You can manage. Like you can give her to your mother-in-law or your in-laws or my parents and say, yeah, can you look after my kid? We're gonna go see a movie. We're gonna go something. Once you have 2 kids, bro, they don't want any fucking part of you anymore. Because 2 kids, the difference between 1 and 2 kids is 1,000,000%. Go on. What were you saying?
This becomes a big job now. Like this is like, oh my god, you're looking one way, and everything's calm, but your back is turned to the other kid, and it's just a fucking disaster going on.
The first 2 months of a child's life is traumatic. It's like getting in a fucking head-on collision, dude. It's so fucking traumatic, like the head-on collision. Your brain blocks out what the first 2 months of your child was like, because you know what it is? It's just your child crying for every 3 hours.
Yeah, I believe that.
For 2 months. So it wears you out. Like it breaks down slowly. It's like your body after day 5 is like you're like a zombie, and you're like, I can't do this anymore. Yeah. So. But then girls and guys that in like 6 months, yeah, let's try to have another baby again, because they don't remember the first fucking two months that were terrible. But what I'm saying is my daughter was great. After 2 months, she slept for fucking 12 hours a day for the first 2 years of her life. She was great. And we thought we can manage another one. We're like, let's have another one. My parents were like, you guys are crazy for having kids fucking 2 years apart, man. We're like, no, it's good. We have Elliot. Dude, Elliot is like 3 Dahlias, man. He's fucking wild, dude.
It sounds like it.
He's crazy, bro.
Has he broken anything?
Yeah. I like I can't say off the top of my head, but he's broken like china, fucking glass, fucking.
Has he ever just taken his dinner and thrown it on the ground?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, he uppercutted me in the balls yesterday.
Just ruthless.
Direct hit.
Sounds like a UFC event.
Yeah, he's wild, but I mean, yeah. So no one wants 2 kids. No one wants to babysit your 2 kids, right? It's a hard fucking go. Relationships are a hard go, right? And I wish you all the luck. You know, 1 month in or whatever you guys are, it's a hard go. But the best thing that you could do with your life, if you have a girl or you're with a girl, you're trying to make things work out, and like, is have a kid, man.
Yeah.
Once you guys are like in love and want to like do this, have a kid, man.
I still have to go through that whole story though, where like I feel like that's something after like maybe 5 years of being together.
Yeah, but it depends how old your fucking girl is, right? Because she can't have kids until she's 95 years old, right? That's the problem.
Yeah. Well, don't they say like around like their mid-30s, like
so
everything...
for your first kid, after 30, you're in the yellow for caution. After 35,
is there like a meter you can pee on?
You're in the red.
Can you just pee on something and it tells you?
No, it's just complications, right? You get like your first kid, you just have a lot of complications, man. It could be your second kid too. I'm not a fucking doctor either, right? But like it's not good to like the best time for a girl to have a kid is 18.
Wow.
Right? Because your body can like completely bounce back.
And the worst time because she doesn't even have a career.
Well, I'm saying biologically, her body.
Yeah. No burping on the podcast.
Yeah, so I mean, I wish you all the luck. It's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work. You guys, you know,
it's fun, but it's fun work.
Yeah.
Like if you really like enjoy the person, it doesn't even feel like work anymore.
But when
it's
you
like
have
you just
kids,
want to
man,
do it.
when you have kids, your priorities fucking change 100%, man.
I'll bet.
Yeah.
It's not about you. It's not about you and your girlfriend anymore or wife. It's about you, and it's about the kids.
Yeah, it's exactly.
And then you can maybe have that one date night here and there. But it's hard to even do that.
Not with 2 kids, but yeah. You could do it with one
because
kid.
like you said, nobody wants to take care of 2 kids.
Nobody wants 2 kids.
It's just this is a fucking hassle.
You gotta have a really good fucking mother-in-law or your mom or whatever. But no.
Yeah.
So that's good, man. And it sucked that she didn't do the podcast today with us. But
I'll get her in.
Eventually, you should get her in. We should fucking talk to her.
Oh,
too,
I have ideas for her in the podcast if she wants to do it.
It's time, right? Timing. Time is valuable, Red.
Yeah,
that's what I was trying to say as well. Time is valuable, and you know, women have taken down empires, right?
This is Sparta!
They have.
they've taken down like a Helen of Troy, fucking beautiful girl. Oh
Greece,
yeah,
yeah.
they fucking destroy the whole fucking land because girls are they're beautiful, they're the best, they're awesome, they're everything, right?
Yeah, how can they say no?
Yeah, but I must. But you know what I mean? Like you got to live with them. You know, like you gotta. It's the best thing for you to do with your life.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. Even though one of the podcasts before, I said if I had to do it over again, I would do it like single, not married or whatever. I mean, I'd like to try that as well and be like a selfish person and just fucking travel by the seat of my pants and stuff. But I'm a pretty fortunate guy right now, man. I have a wife, 2 kids, a fucking, place and my health. And, I realize that I am fortunate, and I take a lot of shit for granted, and you gotta do like podcasts and stuff because guys, I have a lot of anger in me, man. Okay.
I've never noticed.
So, I want to thank you for getting this podcast going because podcasting for me is like a way to sort of, talk about my emotions and music is a way to express emotions. And then I love working out too and fighting, like even watching fight. I'm an old man right now. I can't fight anymore, but like watching fighting. UFC 271 is tonight. What were you going to say, Red?
No, I was going to say, do you think all these extracurricular, the band, the podcast and everything helps you with anger or it makes it more angry because now you have more shit on the table?
It helps me with the anger, but it creates anxiety and like after this album, this Frail Fragment, Red, like this Frail Fragment album, I'm telling you guys, took a piece out of my ass, man. It was an emotional process of like, going to the studio and not telling anybody and, recording the album and, just spending money on being creative and valuable time on like being creative and just hustling. And when I'd come from the studio, it would be like my life force was taken away. And like I would be dead for like 2 days. The last time I went to the studio, I felt like I got fucking coronavirus, man. Like I was dying, dude.
Well, you do guitar, drums, vocals. You do
everything.
Songwriting.
Harmony, songwriting. And I'm doing like a full 12-song album. And
that would drain you.
I have movies coming through and I have podcasts and I work 40 hours a week. I have 2 kids. But I mean, right now, and I was telling Red this, and I've told you guys this, after this album, May the 4th be with you, it's coming out May 4th, the 5th Frail Fragment album, the best shit I've ever done. I'm proud, and I could die saying that, I left it on the table and whatever, like, I'm good with recording rock music right now. I'm taking a year off from the studio and I'm going to go to the gym like 4 to 5 days a week again for a whole year. And just meditate and get my mind and my body back into shape, man. And like start going on a diet and all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
But going off to what I was saying, UFC 271 is tonight. Israel Adesanya, who's like a special fucking fighter, man, is fighting Robert Whittaker tonight. So I'm going to try to steal that. Derek Lewis is the co-main event. He's a fucking tank. When he hits you, you fall. And so Derek Brunson's fighting. I'm seeing too. He's fighting somebody. But
Tuvesa?
Yeah, who gives a
Tuvesa? I
fuck
can't even
who
say
he
his
is,
fucking
man.
name. But he's got no losses. So
Oh, shit. What's his record?
14-3-0.
Oh, wow.
But
I know that guy. I know.
I just remember the first UFCs, like the first year of UFC.
Oh, yeah. Like with
There's no
Gracie,
rules?
Dan Severn.
And there's no rules.
No.
And you could punch the guy straight in the balls 80 times, and there was
Yeah,
they couldn't say
Keith
anything.
Hackney fucking was elbowing a guy in the balls like a million times.
Yeah, that's the greatest.
That guy had
That's entertainment.
His baked potato became mashed potatoes. You understand me?
Oh man,
Oh my god.
I almost
Guys died.
spat my
Man.
beer
Guys
there.
died in the ring, man. Like there was a judo guy giving a guy a Thai boxer elbows to the fucking temple, like 20 of them.
Even though there's no rules, you think the ref would be like, okay, this is like
Stop the fight.
fucking.
They're watching them being thrown to the wolves and like eaten.
Yeah, this is like the medieval times.
Pretty
You know,
savage, man.
it's gonna be like, hopefully this happens at my date tonight.
It's pretty savage, bro.
With
I have
these,
a movie coming out,
performers.
Ravage in April. It's a horror movie. It's Michael Mostasus. He did the horror movie. I mean, I was talking to this guy at the beginning of the pandemic, so now it takes a while for this shit to happen. So one of my songs, Garden of Eden, is in that movie, and he's a real cat. Like he pays and he doesn't take anything for free. And I just want to give him a shout out because he's hustling in LA. And Fred Durst is in that movie from Limp Bizkit, so that's kind of cool.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He knows
that's an
Fred
awesome
Durst. He's
fact.
like really good friends with Fred Durst.
Fred Durst from
Limp Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit, yeah.
And like they're touring now too, and he's a big deal right now too. So Valentine's Day, I got my wife. My wife hasn't cut her hair for 2 years.
Oh, nice.
So her hair was so long. She cut like 8 inches off her hair at Donato in Yorkdale, and it looks so nice, man. She feels so good.
I went to the flower shop and they wanted $100 for six flowers. $100.
At Yorkdale?
No, just down the street next to the convenience store.
That's crazy.
And
bro.
I said, "Can I just get one flower?" And they said, "No, you can't." And I said, "Well, I'm going to go to the grocery store now.
Yeah.
I'd rather just get her a cupcake with a flower,
Yeah.
with an icing flower."
Yeah, like that's retarded.
It's dumb. I'm not gonna I like this girl and everything, and I want to show her the world, but I'm not gonna go out and spend something that's gonna die in 2 days.
No, but you went out, you took that same money or whatever, and you went to a fucking rub and tug in Scandinavia, right? So there you go.
Well, I'd rather take that money and spend it on like, let's have drinks tonight and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Or like, what do you want to order? We'll order a fucking Primo movie for $30 and get some booze or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
order a pizza.
Yeah, exactly.
The same
Order
money,
pizza.
right?
That's romantic.
It could be romantic.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a bad fucking pizza when you're hungry? Oh, you have, because you were shitting and puking yourself outside of the fucking highway.
Yeah, in 12 hours, for 12
Fuck's
hours.
sakes.
It was very bad pizza. It's probably the worst food I've ever had in my life.
Have you been so there's certain shows you can watch with your dates, right? So Red and I have talked about like he says he's watching The Bachelor now, and like I've been watching The Bachelor with fucking Miro, my wife, for off and on for 5-6 years, right? There's a few shows like that. 90 Day Fiancé is like that.
Show.
The fucking Real World, David and Annie's like that. Like, I mean, there's a lot of good shit out there to watch with your dates. The Bachelor is one of them because you can watch it and like make fun of them. Red, can you pull up the girl I like? I think, okay, wait. Genevieve is fucking smoking hot. Okay. Shanae, I love too, the tall blonde one. If anybody's turned off right now, whatever, you can look it up. And there's one more. Susie.
I'm in love with 3 women.
So those are my 3 picks too. But
I just like the girl Rachel from the show. Not, I don't know.
what?
She's like a flight instructor or
Oh
something.
God, that girl looks like a fucking alien.
No, she's probably one of the nicest ones there.
It's your
but
your type. It's your type, right?
I feel like the show has a bunch of throwaway girls. Like before they sign up, there's there's like 30 girls.
Yeah.
But 10 of them are like, you are here, and we're gonna put you in situations, but you're not here for the show. You're not here to win.
Right.
You're here to get kicked out.
get paid.
And we're gonna pay you though.
Yeah, we're
like
gonna
10
pay.
grand or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. It's not 10 grand.
So one girl came on, and she comes on with an urn, and says, "I brought my brother."
Yeah, but she's
my
still on the
boyfriends."
show, dude.
Is
And
she?
the guy hasn't said 2 fucking words to her since she's
Well, they
been on
want
the
to keep
show.
her. She's
Maybe.
being written to get kicked off.
Yeah, she's horrible.
So she brought her boyfriend's urn of ashes.
Yeah.
Apparently he died or something, and said, I wanted to bring him on the show out of respect. Like,
Yeah, well, he's a loser.
she's a loser.
And she's a loser.
He's definitely a loser, but
looks like the girl looks like a guy. That's all I'm saying.
yeah, there's a bunch of written shit in that show. Like the girl comes with she drives in with her pickup truck that's lifted with
Is that
like
Shanae?
The
tall blonde
villain,
bitch?
no, the villain in the show.
Shanae, bro.
Shanae, is that her name?
She's fired.
It's Shanae's show, not The Bachelor.
Yeah, Shanae.
Yeah.
So she's the villain in the show.
Yeah.
And she drives in with her pickup truck and smashes some girl's electric pickup
Well,
truck.
the two
Like, how does that? This doesn't happen.
and the producers tell you kind of where to go with the show. You know what I mean? But Susie's hot too, man.
Oh, for sure. Like okay, you guys have talked for 30 seconds. Now you have to go and interrupt her.
Yeah, exactly.
So you have to pull the guy away.
And they did the episode in Toronto too, which is worth mentioning.
Yeah, but
But
they
all these fucking single guys now that are listening to the show are all fucking tuning out. What were you gonna say, Red?
Yeah, I saw that, and it's like they could have taken them to like better places in Toronto. They kind of
Where is there to go in Toronto that's nice?
There's not much.
What-
They just went to the boardwalk.
What's
and
good
walked
about
around.
Toronto? If someone's coming here that's never been here, where do you bring them?
CN Tower.
I haven't even been to the CN Tower, and I was born here,
Wow.
dude. Okay, you take them to Queen West.
Yeah.
Okay, You walk from fucking Eaton Center, let's say to Dufferin or past Dufferin, okay? Then take them up and take them to Kensington Market. Where else?
You're gonna take a girl to Kensington Market
Of course.
on The Bachelor?
Of course I would.
So there's some hipster playing his fucking banjo,
Who cares, man? Well, that's what you.
and some guy singing to you.
No.
Hey, can you give me some change?
The producers are picking where they want to
Some
go. Change,
change,
change, change, change, change,
That was
change,
New York.
change, please change. That was Quebec, man.
Oh,
that was
Quebec, yeah.
Montreal.
The guy made a song.
Change, please
Yeah,
change.
it was good.
Change. What's it called? Oh, yo, Nelly got an Instagram blowjob or what?
Yeah, Nelly sent out an Instagram of one of the girls he was dating or fucking around with.
Yeah.
Got a blowjob from her and posted on Instagram.
Okay.
This is also like another publicity written stuff. This is written.
Well, yeah, like he's never fucking. He was on Dancing with the Stars, not to like last season.
Yeah, he's a loser.
I mean,
No.
he sucked when he was Nelly Furtado with the fucking shit on his face, playing baseball and stuff, doing that stupid video, right? Like,
Yeah.
I didn't like him back then. I mean, he was a good guy. You could tell he was a nice guy on fucking Dancing with the Stars. But I mean, Dancing with the Stars is a pretty big fucking desperation move, bro.
Well, I can tell you one thing that like.
Now tell me, answer my answer.
Him sending out this video.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that he this was not only just a dream for him. Yeah.
Is that part of his song or something?
Yeah, it's
so
part of
you're a
his
fan,
lyrics.
right? You're a fan.
I like that one song. It's really good. It's a really catchy song.
Have you been on any dates lately, or do you have any date stories?
I have date stories.
Okay,
Only
let's
dates with
pull
my
it up.
girlfriend, but yeah. Well, it's just.
Is this a date with your girlfriend?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, this was just an awkward
Okay.
date where I'm just thinking of like Valentine's, and I took a girl out and she used to do this modeling where she would, you know, those ones that do weightlifting in the shows and they have to flex their muscles and there's judges.
And they have to dehydrate themselves for 3 days, and they look like fucking aliens.
Yeah, and they're totally ripped with no fat.
Oh, I hate those
And
girls.
it's disgusting.
Yeah.
So she's like, I have a show in like 2 months, so I'm training and all this.
yeah.
And I'm like, okay, well, do you want to go for dinner? And she's like, yeah, we'll go for dinner. So I took her to just like a, Moxie's or something, nice restaurant. And she's like, okay, but I'm not going to eat. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, I brought like a chicken. I brought a chicken and, hold on 1 second.
What's going on over here, man?
Hello?
This guy just fucking answered his phone in the middle of the story with some fucking bogus voice message saying he needs to get his fucking his booster shot.
That's fucked.
Fuck's sakes, man.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's not the first time you left me in the fucking trenches either.
I just smelled that out.
No, don't edit anything out, okay? Tell the fucking story the way it's supposed to be told.
So she says, I'm not going to eat. And I go, what do you mean? And then she's like, well, you'll see when I get there. And then we go to Moxie's and we're sitting down in the restaurant. And she pulls out fucking chicken
Yeah.
and spinach. And I'm like, I'm going to order food and you're just going to eat from your Tupperware?
Yeah.
And I said, I just said,
Did the waitress
let's
say
just
anything,
leave.
or?
I'm like, I didn't give her the chance.
Okay.
I said, let's leave.
Yeah.
And let's go to I took her to McDonald's.
Yeah.
And then I got a Big Mac combo.
Yeah.
And that was Valentine's Day.
That was your Valentine's
That
Day
was
at
Valentine's
McDonald's?
Day. Yeah, McDonald's. And she was eating her nice healthy meal.
Did you make out with her?
No.
Oh.
Because I had Big Mac sauce on my cheek.
She probably thought you were a dirtbag.
Well, I didn't yeah, she probably did, but I'm just like, oh my God, it was embarrassing. Like, how am I gonna, how does one
Yeah.
go to McDonald's? Like, how do you recover from this date?
You can't.
You don't.
Yeah. Well, what you should have did was went to like Freshie or something and got a nice fucking salad.
And that would have impressed her. We should have she should have ordered from Freshie
What she should have said, yeah. Could we
and got some kale wrap.
But wait, did you tell her that you were taking her out to dinner?
Yeah, I did. She knew.
She's fucking crazy then.
Yeah, she is.
Okay.
That's what I was
But
explaining.
no, but wait, she said she wasn't going to eat though before you got there.
No, she did. And then she did. She said she was going to eat.
Oh, she said she was going to eat?
Yeah.
Fuck her. Happy Valentine's Day. You want to hear a Valentine's Day story?
Yeah.
You want to hear one?
Yeah.
It's about a buddy of mine, okay?
Okay.
So he picks up.
Does he have a name?
No.
Is
I'm
this-
not bringing up names because like I still associate with these people once in a while. I'm not bringing up anything.
last
Just
name's-
listen to the fucking story and shut the fuck
His
up
last
before I
name's-
fucking leave and use the washroom for 2 hours.
His name's Jeff? Yeah. Yeah, fuck him. His name's Jeff.
Call him whatever the fuck you want to call him. Okay. But this guy picked up some girl on the internet. Okay. He said he was gonna meet her at a dark rave.
Yeah.
So every first Saturday of every month, they have this thing called Dark Rave with like DJ Lazarus and DJ Fink. Fucking great music, man. I've been to them, okay? This guy meets this goth chick and he sees her there and she's like, fuck. And he looked at the pictures, right? Like he's like, this girl's pretty nice looking, right? This is what he's telling me. So he goes to this club and she's there and this girl lived in Whitby, I think, right?
Yeah.
And he said, like, stay at my house. You can stay at my house. You don't have to, like, how you getting home? So he worked out a way. He's talking to her on the phone or whatever on the internet that he was going to stay at the house. She was going to stay at his house. He's like, perfect. I'm going to fuck this girl after the club. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
So he gets to the club. He's buying her fucking booze all night long. And what are we playing? Are we playing a song here? Or?
No, it's done.
Oh, okay. He's throwing me off left, right, and center. Right?
It's a small clip.
Okay. So,
You just got to keep going.
yeah. If you should play a song. Play a song.
But I don't have any romantic songs.
Who doesn't have to be romantic. Just play the song that we were going through for the last 2 fucking hours. Play the fucking thing, not this one.
Okay.
Play the one on our soundboard there.
I don't even know which one you're talking. Oh, wait.
Yeah, play the Dillinger Escape Plan or whatever the fuck you got going. So
paradigm.
yeah, so he goes to this dark rave, he sees this girl, she's like fucking, she has high heels on, she's wearing fucking like, her skirt's so short, she's wearing fucking underwear and she has like these fishnet fucking stockings, high fucking boots on. This girl's like fucking 6'2", right? My buddy's like 5'5".
Did he lie about his height?
Probably.
That's
But
a common
he was
thing.
wearing like probably stilts, right? But still, he's like, fuck, this girl's tall, man.
Yeah.
So he's with her the whole night. After the night, he takes the fucking night bus home because this dark rave or whatever goes till he left at like 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning. I think he left early, like 2 in the morning. I don't know what time he left, right? Took the night bus home. He gets to his house.
Yeah.
Okay. He goes downstairs and he has like a roommate. Okay. He has like almost like a roommate living in the next room, right?
Yeah.
So he's got to be quiet. So he goes down in his room, he turns on the TV, she sits beside him on the couch, right? And she eventually starts, giving him a blowjob.
Oh, nice. This is a good
So he's
first,
watching
first date?
TV. Yeah, this is
Wow.
he has home court advantage. This girl lives in fucking middle of nowhere. Like this guy lives
She's
in
gotta
like
get home. Maybe that's
downtown
the thing.
Toronto, right? She's sleeping at his house. So she's giving this guy a blowjob. He said it was, it was what it was. They start banging. He brings over to the bed. He starts banging her on the bed, right? But she's not saying anything. Like nothing's coming out of her mouth. He's banging her. Nothing. Doesn't say anything. And then he's like, make noise. This girl starts fucking screaming, going wild, like a crazy fucking animal, going nuts, yelling and screaming. He's lucky he didn't wake anybody up, right? He didn't know what the fuck. He's like, for sure my roommate's gonna hear this shit.
Yeah.
This girl's going wild in the fucking bedroom over here, right? So at 7:30 in the morning when it starts to get light out, because it was like, he's like, you got to go home. And she's like, well, could you take me home? He's like, no, don't worry. You know what? I'm gonna draw you a little map of how you get to the go bus.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take this bus.
Oh, wow.
And she's never been to fucking. She's totally fucking lost. He's like, you take this bus, then you get off, you cross the street, and you get on the GO train.
Yeah.
She's like, can't you just bring me? He's like, no, sweetie, I got stuff to do, right?
I wonder if
So
she made
he
it.
opens the door. The bus driver's like, oh, like this fucking prostitute wearing underwear gets on the fucking bus, right?
At like 6
with
in the
her
morning?
eyelash fucking hanging off her head.
At 6
She's been
a.m.?
She's been upside down the whole fucking night screaming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so my buddy comes home, and his best friend comes over at like 10 a.m. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
His best friend, I'll say the name, comes at 10 a.m. and is in his room, and they start smoking weed in his room. In the morning, they leave at like 11. They chill in his room for an hour. They smoke a joint or something. He leaves the room, and his roommate's in the kitchen. He's like, and he looks, and the roommate looks all fucking shocked, and he leaves, and they go outside, and he's, you know what I just realized? My roommate thinks that I just banged you the whole fucking night long, and you were screaming like a fucking girl.
That's the roommate?
My roommate thinks that I've been fucking you the whole night.
That's gold.
You know what I mean? So now he thinks
How do you clarify that?
I don't know. You can't really bring it up anymore, right? But
No.
that's my Valentine's Day story, right? Like
That's hilarious.
that his roommate thinks he's a homosexual. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but you know. So I don't know.
That's hilarious.
Happy
That's
Valentine's Day. Do something nice for your significant other. You don't have to buy them flowers. You can buy them flowers Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. All women love to get flowers, okay? Don't get me wrong. They all love flowers. It doesn't have to be fucking Valentine's Day to go out and buy them something. Do something nice for them. What do they need? Take them out. Go do whatever. But remember, it's fucking coronavirus season, people. So you got to be careful too, man. You know, my father-in-law just got out of the hospital. He got fucking floored off this shit.
Oh, yeah.
You know, when I saw him, it looked like he got shot.
I'll bet.
Right? It looked like he got shot in the fucking shoulder. So try recovering from getting shot in the shoulder. What's in the news, Red? Let's hear it.
What's in the news? Actually, I want to go back to Super Bowl for a second.
Aight.
Because there's always those fun, the Super Bowl betting.
Can we change up the song? Put on this, put on that one. Yeah.
All right, we got Drake, and he's been doing some, there's sports bets going on. So you can bet on, will Drake wear a Toronto Raptors jersey? Will he wear the Kentucky Cincinnati Bengals or Los Angeles Rams?
Oh, God.
I know, I'm bad. Really got to get this
You
going.
really got to start practicing this
Yeah, I
shit.
do.
Yeah, before the show.
Will a player leave the game and not return due to an injury? That's another bet.
Yes. I'm gonna say yes. What do you think?
Yeah, there's definitely going to
And
be an
Drake's
injury.
gonna wear
because
Drake's gonna wear the KC jersey. What do you think? Say Raptors?
honestly, I think he's going to big up Toronto.
Okay,
He's
so
going to be wearing like a
Raptors.
Raptors jersey for sure.
Okay.
Or one of his OVO. Maybe he wears nothing. He wears his OVO brand.
What's this one? Will the scoring what?
Will any scoring drive take less time than it takes to sing the national anthem?
Yeah, well, if Fergie's fucking
Yeah.
singing the fucking national anthem,
Yeah,
maybe,
she's-
but holy fuck.
Yeah, it's gonna. Yeah,
But yeah, I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Because they're gonna do
That's a
Hail
long
Mary
drive.
passes at the end and shit.
yeah, for sure. Which company will air the first commercial after the coin toss? Will it be like Budweiser, Coke, Skittles?
Budweiser all the way. Anheuser
But
Busch.
Budweiser has 15-1 odds. Coke has 19-1. What's Field? I don't even know. It's probably some
it's
fucking
gonna be
American
Budweiser,
insurance
man.
company. 2 to 3 odds.
It's gonna be Budweiser for sure.
Yeah.
This is pretty cool.
No, yeah. So will a non-quarterback throw a touchdown pass?
No.
Yeah, the pick the popular pick is no.
Yeah, no.
By like 14, it's like fucking 2 to 10 odds.
Aight.
Whatever that means. What's the first song performed at the halftime show?
Oh God.
Is it "Lose Yourself" by like?
I think it's My Name Is.
You know what? I think Eminem's coming out with the first song, so it's gonna be "Lose Yourself." My name is The Real Slim Shady. Without Me, Stan.
I don't really even care to see that, to be honest
No.
with you. It's really stupid. All right, thank you.
It's probably gonna be "Lose Yourself."
Who gives a shit?
Yeah. What color will the Gatorade be? Oh my God! I need fucking English.
Today, Junior.
What color will the Gatorade be that is dumped on the head coach?
Red.
Will it be orange, red?
Yeah.
No, they always do like orange. Or no, the lime color.
Okay, you say yellow, I say red.
Yellow, yeah, the yellow stuff. Or orange. That won't be
Alright.
red. How many times will the chains be used for measurement? I don't
Over
even know.
1.5. Over 1.5. I'm choosing the over.
Oh, the change. So like if when
they
they're
measure if it's first down, right?
Oh, okay,
It's
yeah.
is it over one time? That's what they want to know.
over, yeah,
Yeah.
probably over.
Yeah.
Will a kicker hit the upright or the crossbar on a missed field goal or extra point? Will they hit the crossbar on the field goal?
I'm gonna say no.
I don't, yeah,
That's a hard bet,
that's
but
a
I'm
big
gonna say
no.
no.
I mean, that's a big no.
Yeah.
But when they're under pressure, I mean, you fuck up really easy.
I don't know.
Who will the Super Bowl MVP of the game thank first? Will it be his teammates, coach?
His
will it be
family.
God?
His family.
God has 3-1 odds.
Oh wait, it's the crowd, no?
Family, crowd,
The crowd's not even there.
the owner, he doesn't thank anyone 5-1.
I'm gonna say,
I would go with the not thank anyone.
yeah,
I don't know. Well, it depends. I mean, if you're
not thank anyone.
never been behind the mic before, you just go with generic.
No,
I'm
he's
gonna
gonna
start
thank
thanking people.
He's gonna thank. He's gonna. I don't know. He's gonna thank the owner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess the owner. God
Oh,
is 3-1. That's
God
the
gets
favorite.
3-1. Yeah, that's the favorite.
Yeah.
Oh man.
They should thank fucking forget it. But Teenage sues his parents for $250,000 for naming him Gaylord.
Yep.
Turn this music off, Red.
Where's the fucking button?
Yeah.
Yeah, they sue him for so a 17-year-old boy sues his parents for naming him Gaylord. And I mean, you could imagine the bullying through your whole life.
He's a nice looking kid too.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of that the movie, The Fockers.
Oh, that's a great movie.
Gaylord M. Fokker? Yeah, that's me.
De Niro fucking slayed that role. So did Ben Stiller. But De Niro, I mean, he could play comedies too. That was near the end of his career. Like, I only think he maybe did Silver Linings Playbook. That was another really good movie. And he did The Irishman too. That was a really good movie. But like, I mean,
I did that movie with that young pretty guy, pretty boy.
yeah, Bradley Cooper.
No, I have to pull it up
Oh
later.
my God. But
God, I'll do it in post. But yeah, no, he does a lot of like comedy and.
well, he's the GOAT in my eyes. He's the best to ever fucking act. Like, I liked him. Al Pacino, you know. Marlon Brando was before my time, but he was supposedly amazing too. And Jack Nicholson and Meryl Streep is good. I even like Joe Pesci, man.
Wow. This teenager said, my parents told me that I was an accident and I had ruined their life. When he was drunk, my father even admitted that they named him Gaylord. So in order to ruin his life, like they ruined theirs.
Yeah.
Like, it was fucking terrible. Like, yeah, I would be suing too. $250,000 he wants.
Well, he better have moved out of the house, because if he's suing his parents, I'm assuming he doesn't live with them. What else is there's this guy, yeah.
A burglar sues the homeowner for after being raped by the German shepherds. So he entered through the little, the doggy door, the back door.
Yeah.
And he got stuck. And I guess maybe, I don't know what the hell happened. His pants shimmied down or something.
The dogs tried to fuck him?
Yeah, the dogs were trying to bang him. But now he's suing the homeowners for $850,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's some bad luck.
Yeah, what else?
And it was actually, it's a very old lady. And they said like this little jerk tried to rob a lonely old lady and got roughed up a bit by two protective dogs. So he deserved any of this. And while the homeowner did nothing to cause this, so why is she getting sued? I mean, it's the dog. She should be suing the dog. He should be suing the dogs.
Yeah. Yeah, he should be suing the fucking two dogs that raped him in the ass.
Yeah, totally.
Talking about UFC 271, Israel Adesanya is a fucking special fucking fighter, dude. And he was the one that spoke out about Joe Rogan being like not being racist and having his back, and because Joe Rogan, like, they're trying to deplatform this guy because there's so many people watching him, and he gets biologists and fucking scientists, rDNA, like guys that are like the head guys. And people are listening, and the mainstream does not want that, man. So they're trying to like deplatform this guy any way they can, saying that he's thing. But I mean, I'm glad that his friends are fucking sticking up for him, and Spotify's staying with him. You got let's hear what Joe Rogan has to say, and then we'll get into who's pulling out of Spotify.
Talking or apologizing or something about
ready?
his racial slurs he used in the past. Yeah, here it is.
Yeah, where?
It's a very unusual word, but it's not my word to use. I'm well aware of that now, but for years I used it in that manner. I never used it to be racist.
But it
because
doesn't
I'm
say
not
what word he
racist,
used.
But
Or
whenever
did he use something else?
Well, he's
you're
using
in a
the
situation
the
where you
N-word.
have to say,
He does.
I'm not racist.
Yeah, I don't.
You f***ed up. And I clearly have f***ed up.
Just listen here.
and that's my intention to express myself in this video, to say there's nothing I can do to take that back. I wish I could. Obviously, that's not possible. I do hope that, if anything, that this can be a teachable moment. Because I never thought it would ever be taken out of context and put in a video like that. And now that it is, holy shit, it looks bad.
There you go, man. All right, we'll just turn this off.
Yeah, but it almost sounds like an apology where he's kind of...
It's good that he's doing it that way, because the people that are accusing him and that are deplatforming him want him to fight back. He's not fighting back. He's saying he's sorry.
Yeah, and that's why The Rock was like commending him on like a good apology.
Well, The
but
Rock
now,
is a decent dude, man.
But now that he's hearing that these N-words have come out, he's kind of backtracking. Yeah, he wrote it on a Twitter post, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. I was not aware of his use of the N-word prior to my comments, but he's been educated on his narrative. But I don't know, like, I haven't heard these, but like, is it the context that's wrong? Are you not even allowed to say the word at all? You know,
I don't. They don't care, man. What they care about is he has a lot of followers.
And once you say it, you get hammered for it, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
So you're just better off not saying anything at all.
So, because of him having spreading quote unquote misinformation, you have like people like Neil Young pulling off of Spotify saying either him or me. So Spotify said fuck you, and then you have Joni Mitchell and big artists like that. But then you have Nils Lofgren. Who the fuck is that, Red?
I got a song from him pulled up.
All right, play some of Nils Lofgren, because Spotify's missing out. Spotify, this guy's gonna take you down. Okay? Nils Lofgren.
The whole platform is going to just be debunked because of this guy.
This is the straw that broke the camel's back. Nils Lofgren. Okay, turn this shit off. Fucking Spotify are lucky they don't fucking put a bullet in this guy's fucking brain. No one gives a shit about Nils Lofgren.
Okay, fuck that guy.
You know,
there's a bunch of people threatening Spotify to get... we're going to leave the platform unless you take away Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
And who the fuck are these people?
I don't know.
Fucking nobody's.
Well, Neil Young, I mean,
well, Neil Young's a big guy, yeah.
But, I mean, what is
He's
the other
not
one?
relevant anymore.
What's the other one? What's the other one? Joni Mitchell. Like, I haven't heard any of her songs since fucking 1978.
These are like people from like a million years ago. Who's Graham Nash?
Who's that? Sharon Lois and Graham Nash?
Yeah, who's this guy? Looks like he's fucking 80 years old. He might have been
Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young fucking band there. They're good, supposedly.
I'll bet. Okay, they're probably good.
Failure, they left too.
Who's Failure?
I don't know. Alrighty, but like, who gives a shit? You know what I mean?
They're all like these old people. Like, but nobody's relevant. Where I don't feel like it's going to do any effect to the. You need relevant people to do effect to the platform.
You need people that people are listening to a lot on Spotify.
Exactly, on trending and everything.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure Neil Young, there's people that listen to him.
I'm sure he has a lot of hits. He's not trending, but he gets
Joni
hits.
Mitchell, I don't know. She's a little bit out. And like Nils Lofgren, like no one's fucking listening to that shit.
No, but there's a lot of other platforms coming to Joe Rogan now and saying, we'll offer you $100 million
wow.
to leave that platform and come to us.
Oh, wow.
And a lot of these are startup platforms too.
Okay.
I don't know where they're getting this money. But why would Joe Rogan leave Spotify for $100 million to get $100 million?
No, but he's in a good spot with Spotify because Joe Rogan, like I was saying, other podcast, he can play music on his podcast now, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a big plus.
That's huge. And
where he's not getting a counter DCM made Counter-Strike, whatever it's
what I'm
fucking
looking
called.
forward to is May 6th as well. May 4th is the Frill Fragment album. May 6th is the Red Hot Chili Peppers new album. They got John Frusciante back. The Four Horsemen are back together. Their new fucking single. Let's hear a bit of it. It sounds fucking great. Great guitar work by John Frusciante. That I've been getting into his music the last couple of days. That guy's way out there, man. This guy has energized these fucking guys. This album is going to be killer. This is a great packaged pop song. Fucking great song. I love it. And it's called Black Summer. It's their official new single. May 6th, this new album comes out. I got tickets to go see them this summer. It's going to be cool, man.
It's still mostly all the original people now, eh?
Well, these are the original 60s guys. From Mother's Milk.
Fleet's an amazing bassist.
He's the best one. It's the best. They have the best rhythm section in music, better than Tool. But they're like 60 years old, man. Except for this guy. This guy's 50, or like he's 12 years. He's like late 40s. But he's a great guitarist, man. And he's the guy that can't shred, Red. But he plays like he talks with the guitar, man. It's crazy. Puts a lot of feel in that guitar, you know. Let's turn this off before we get sued by no one.
Yeah. Well, I've always wondered if you use copyright music, if you talk loud enough over it, will the bots catch it?
I think so. I think they will. Yeah, and in May we're gonna start launching the Red Len Show. So that is exciting too. We should have, since Red is going to the bathhouse next week, we're gonna it's gonna be a June 2nd release date, I think, every first Monday of every month. And hopefully we can get some guests in here. Like in a few weeks, I got my buddy Ace coming. Hopefully Red's gonna get his girlfriend in here. Hopefully, and then hopefully Justin makes an appearance too.
Things are gonna turn up. Turn up really big. There's a lot of ideas popping around.
I want to do 12 episodes though. Like I think that's a milestone for me, because it's a lot of talking, man.
And then start releasing. Yeah.
And like we were talking about, like if priorities change, Red, that's fine, man. That's part of life, and we'll just do the podcast whenever we can, right? All this shit, I'm just joking with you, you know?
Oh,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I, 15 years ago or 20 years ago, I wouldn't have been joking.
What do you mean?
I would be a selfish motherfucker. I'd be like, this guy's fucking ruining our show. This guy's fucking going on dates while we could be doing podcasts. I was fucked back fucking 20 years ago.
Oh, dude. Yeah, you're like on
this tear.
Vigilant fucking, we got to get this fucking shit going.
Yeah, exactly. Like, so, I mean, yeah, you grow a lot over, the years, and you mature a lot. So, I mean, life gets in the way, man. I get it. And that's why I get with Justin.
You want to do something else other than the podcast?
Yeah, exactly.
The podcast is life.
Yeah, this is the show. Motley Crue is talking shit about Pearl Jam, and now Eddie Vedder has retaliated by talking shit at one of his shows. Let me just talk about this really quick. It bothered me when I saw Nikki Sixx, release a statement saying Pearl Jam are the boringest band around. Bro, Motley Crue suck. Okay, they're the okay, I'll say that's fair. That I would say that's fair. That I will even say that's fair. Pearl Jam are the most boring band, fine, but you are the most overrated band I've ever heard in my life. How's that, man? Because you guys fucking suck, dude.
These guys suck.
You guys thought you were fucking big shots. You dressed up as fucking chicks. You banged a lot of girls, good, but you played some pussy fucking music, man. You guys weren't hardcore. You guys weren't Slayer and fucking Metallica. You guys were ass rock, fucking glam shit. You understand?
Look at this fucking garbage. This is their best song, Girls, Girls, Girls.
At least Pearl Jam wrote 10. That's one of the best albums of the last fucking 50 years, man. That will go up against take a Pepsi tasting contest against any one of your shit fucking albums that you came up with. So don't be talking shit about Pearl Jam. Yeah, maybe they are boring, but they did 10 and they did Versus, which is all the shit left over, and that was a pretty good album. But Motley Crue shouldn't be talking shit about no one. They should keep their mouth shut because they fucking suck. All those bands. I wish those bands didn't exist. White Snake and fucking Motley Crue and all these shitty fucking ass rock. They almost ruined fucking music. And guess what? Guns N' Roses put a fucking nail in your coffin because they weren't playing fucking gay fucking glam rock. And then Nirvana put a nail in that coffin. And I mean, then you had true test of time bands like Metallica and stuff, and they wrote good music for 15 years, and Slayer and all these fucking heavier bands. But I mean, Motley Crue, you shouldn't be talking shit about nobody because you're the fucking Kiss of the 80s. Kiss were that fucking shit in the 70s, and you guys were that shit in the 80s. So fuck you. Don't talk shit about Pearl Jam.
Yeah, no. I can't even believe Motley Crue is going to pick on Pearl Jam, like one of the top fucking bands of all time.
Well, yeah, they came, okay, granted, they're all
over the radio.
But they've written, like, let's say 10 albums that were absolute fucking shit, maybe. Let's just say, I'm just going to be objective here and say, okay, you guys wrote, no, I'm not even gonna say 10 albums, let's say less than 10 albums, but you guys Pearl Jam wrote a lot of fucking shit music.
A lot of it sounds the same.
But at the end of the day, They wrote 10. They wrote verses. That guy's one of the best singers alive in pop culture. You can't fucking talk shit if you're Motley Crue, dude. Motley Crue suck.
Yeah, they're terrible.
So do Kiss. All those shit fucking bands, man.
Well, it's funny because they've been going back and forth on each other. Pearl Jam just posted a video on Twitter showing his millions of fans out in the crowd.
Yeah.
Saying, look at all my bored crowd members.
Yeah,
and there's like a
exactly.
million people there.
Exactly.
That's a good way to. And where the fuck is Motley Crue's? What shows are they doing?
I don't know. They're
Where are
playing
they
a fucking
selling out?
casino somewhere.
Yeah. Where people are forced to go.
What else is in the news?
Lose money and lose their fucking mind fucking listening to that shit band, Motley Crue.
I'm done. I think I've said what I needed to say, man. This is episode 7. So up next week we're not going to be doing an episode. That's cool. Red, have a good Valentine's Day. I'm going to do the same. You know, give your girl a hug. Hopefully she can come to the show after that. If our guest can't come, well, I'm gonna try to get my boy Ace in here. It's gonna be, I think, in 3 weeks. And then we're gonna do a podcast in 3 weeks. But let's hear some of the outro, Red, and we're gonna sign off. But you have anything to say, Red, or what's going on?
I was thinking maybe I should get like on this cameo.com. Maybe get like Rick Harrison from Pawn Stars.
I thought you were gonna say you were gonna sign up for cameo.com.
Me
and
myself
start charging people.
I should
for the
but I
Red
don't know
Len
what-
Show.
I don't know what I would charge.
Just play the outro
Like 10
music, man.
like,
Like
what
I'm
would
trying to say. What do I gotta say? My throat hurts.
What would I charge? Like $10 for myself?
My throat hurts.
How much would you charge on Cameo?
I wouldn't sign up for Cameo, man. I don't have that fucking.
How much do you think I should charge?
I don't know.
Like $5?
$5.
That'd be good.
You
But
know?
if I got Rick Harrison from Pawn Stars,
And
she's gonna be all over
giving
me.
the Red Len
Not
Show a
that she
big
likes
up?
this guy, but yeah,
Yeah. How much does he charge?
$164.
I wouldn't give any of these guys a fucking penny.
For
Okay,
like
these guys
30
have
seconds.
some fucking ignorance, man.
Yeah.
Because anybody that sends these guys money have problems, man. They have big time. And I know a guy that does it too, and it's sad.
Oh yeah.
And you know they're telling him Meatloaf died. Yeah, he had one of the best singers around. I'm sorry to throw this in, but Meatloaf, rest in peace. You're one of the greats. My buddy got a cameo from you, and you know he made you talk about like you guys you remembering him from fucking Massey Hall 20 years ago. These people are fucking warped, man, with this cameo shit. Don't do cameo. Fuck these guys. These guys got to stay creative, man. They're used to their fucking $1 million lifestyle, and now things have changed, man. So guess what? You got to become more adaptable, you know? If you're doing cameo, I guess that's adapting, but you know, you got to have some dignity at the end of the day.
Yeah, I would do it.
You would do it if
I
you were
don't know,
big and
you know,
famous. You'd do it. Maybe.
yeah, $5
who knows?
is $5,
I wouldn't
you know?
I wouldn't do cameo. I wouldn't do cameo. Peace, guys. We'll
would
see you
do.
in a few weeks.
Later, guys. Till next time, we're out.